Bunmi, what you doing over there?
Hey, we're about to get juicing.
Oh
You all about being healthy, right?
I'm about being healthy. What's my name?
Your name is B. Bailey from Fit Time Productions, Mr. Wellness Coach Guru.
That's right, be fit.
All right, be fit with Fit Time Productions. Fit Time Productions. I'm thinking about
Fit Time Productions.
Fit Time Productions. I got it right? Okay.
Yeah, you got it right.
All right, got it right.
Good.
All right, so I'm really excited to be here in your home today, Brian. Last week you were in mine.
That's right.
And you know what?
With Zeke.
When we're always the type of people where if we get some information, we like to share and empower people.
That's right.
And truly for us, from our heart, is not all about the money. We get information and we're like, man, we got to get this out, you know, to the masses and share it.
Right.
And I know you've been an entrepreneur. There are a lot of businesses that you've done over the years,
right.
but you've always come back to your first love, which is wellness. That's right, wellness, helping people to just experience that optimal health.
That's right.
You've transformed your body over the years.
Right.
Awesome. I don't know if you guys have seen these pictures, but an awesome transformation here. And so what we are doing today, last week, we were introduced to, I mean, not introduced for the first time, but reintroduced basically to juicing, to where we put it in the forefront of our minds. And so what we wanted to do, this was Brian's idea, was to come up with a 30-day juice challenge. Where we can say to all of you guys out there, hey, come aboard with us. Let's do this together because it's good to have a support system.
That's right. Let's
do this together, and every day be intentional about putting live foods in our body. That's important. Live foods in our body. So, Brian, I'm going to start washing the vegetables off.
Okay.
But I just want you to say a little bit about, tie in the whole nutritional and supplement picture with being fit.
Right.
So talk a little bit about that.
Okay, well, I'll do that. You know, this is huge right now. You guys, we have a superstar here in my home, and today we're going to show you some really good things when it comes to juicing. Like she mentioned, her dad last week, Zeke Stewart, had a chance to go through a couple of different juicing, and some of the questions that I had as a fitness guy is, how does this work into the total nutritional piece? And a lot of people right now that's watching this video and who follow me know that I always talk about those 5 to 6 small meals and how it works. Now, when you use any kind of nutritional system, you want to make sure that you're getting your essential minerals, right? And you're getting your essential vitamins. And because a lot of times when you're eating, you're just eating and you're not really realizing what's in the foods, right? It could be dead. You want stuff that's live. So being able to juice and incorporating juicing into your nutritional profile will allow you to introduce live enzymes and live minerals into your body, active minerals. You know, we're talking about things that help the body digest the food that you eat. So this is something that we're looking to do 8 to 12 ounces a day to get this in your system. One of the things that I always do is try to get a good nutritional shake in my body, something that, you know, fills me with all the active ingredients and nutrients and minerals and vitamins. And now being able to juice allows me to take that to a totally different level. If you're into working out as far as you know, exercise, cardio, strength training, this is an important piece. You gotta have this piece if you really want to see the success that you deserve. So I hope you get something out of this today. And you share this with your family members, your loved ones, because this actually is some of those things that can save your life.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yes.
Life-saving information.
And you hit on something key. Live bodies need live food.
That's right.
How can you get life from death? So many times when we're running to McDonald's or just, you know, eating a not that I'm saying anything's wrong with meat, but eating a lot of meat or a lot of fried foods, or even fruits and vegetables, but cooking the greens for 3 hours like your grandma and them did. You know, cooking your greens for 3 hours, no glint, no light, you know, all the bright color is gone. As you said, you're killing it. You've killed the enzymes and things like that. So how can you get life from death? You can't. So we have to be intentional about putting these live foods in our bodies. And the reason why juicing is so good is because you can get a concentrated amount of nutrients. So let's say, for example, we have right here a 2-pound bag of carrots that I'm preparing.
Right.
Now, would you eat 2 pounds of carrots in a day?
No.
No way. I mean, your stomach probably couldn't hold it. It just wouldn't. You wouldn't sit down and eat 2 pounds of carrots.
Right.
But you can juice 2 pounds of carrots.
Wow.
And get that same vitamin nutrition as you would as if you had eaten them.
Okay.
Concentrated in a juice. Now let's talk about the fiber.
Okay.
Because with a good juicer, you're expelling the fiber, but then there's all kinds of creative things that you can do too with the pulp that's left over.
Okay.
So let's talk about this. Imagine making a meatloaf and adding the carrot pulp into your meatloaf.
Okay.
You can do that. What are some other things that you can do? You can actually, if it's real dry, you can put it into cookie batter or make a cake, carrot cake.
There you are.
You know, so you don't have to lose all of the fiber. You can actually learn to cook with that as well.
Okay. Now, Bunmi, I'm one of those guys that, look, I am not a chef, and I don't play one on TV.
All right.
So what she's doing right now is for some of the guys who have no clue when it comes to preparing fruits, vegetables, or whatever. Bunmi's actually cutting the ends of the carrot. I don't know, guys. I was ready to just throw the whole carrot in the juicer. Bunmi, why are you cutting the ends? Is that something that you...
Well, these aren't organic, are they?
Yeah, they are.
They are organic? Okay. Well, I didn't realize because I didn't read the package. It did say organic.
Organic, okay.
But typically, if you just buy them from the grocery store, I was just always taught just to cut off the ends down there because sometimes that's where maybe the pesticides accumulate.
Okay, well that's good to know. Just in case someone is not buying organic carrots, they know now there's an important reason why you need to cut those ends off.
Yeah. So here we go. So it's real, I mean, juicing is real simple. I know for many years I was like, you know what, I just didn't juice because I didn't want to have to do the cleanup.
Right.
But when you have, get a good juicer to where it's really easy to clean up, like you saw me last week, it took me like, we juiced a bunch of vegetables, it took
2 minutes.
less than 2 minutes just to, to clean it up so we can start cleaning up the, to do the fruit.
Right.
All right. So what we're going to do first, I'm going to cut up some apples. Okay. We're going to do, carrots are always going to be the base.
Okay, carrots are always the base.
When you juice, let's say if you're juicing greens, because we know we have to get our greens in there, but if you just drink like kale juice or whatever, that's really strong.
Okay.
So I always like adding in carrots.
So carrot gives you a sweet flavor? Or?
It does. Okay. And you don't have to add apple, but you can add apples. And that will help make it more palatable for people who aren't used to the taste yet of juicing, especially things that are strong like the greens. So it's good to add.
Now in the apples, do we want to take the seeds out, or doesn't matter? That can all go in the juicer?
You know what? Oh yeah, it definitely can all go in the juicer.
I don't want to grow like an apple tree in the stomach because you got a seed in there. Do you remember that Bunmi when we was growing up?
Johnny
they used to say, no, they talk about the watermelon and how it made the watermelon seeds. What happened? Yeah.
You would grow a watermelon inside
your belly. Yeah, you know.
I forgot all about that.
She ate watermelon.
Alrighty.
She ate the watermelon seeds.
Hand me those beets.
Guys, this is organic beets. I have never purchased these before because I think in the store or the commissary, my old military upbringing, they're just coming. They come like, how do they usually come to the store? Just like this, cut off without the stalk.
I don't know. I always see them with the tops. Well, I normally don't buy beets except for juicing. So.
My mom and dad did a wonderful job of raising me, but one of the things I did not like is they always had beets cut up on the table. You know the beets with the...
They're from the can.
Yeah, the can.
Right, my grandmother always had that. She would beets with onions, but they came out of the can. Never fresh.
They didn't mix it with onions. It's just like, I don't want that stuff. So that's beets.
And you want the tops, as you said, you always want the tops because there's a lot of nutrition all through here.
Yeah, what's that called? The beet tops or just stalks? Or?
We call it the tops.
Guys, I don't
beets
know.
With the top is what you want.
Okay. So we don't throw that away. We don't snap that off.
No way. You can throw it away some good nutrition.
Okay.
I've never cooked beets before. Have you? I know you haven't.
No. I can't stand beets. They used to try to make me eat beets all the time. Yeah, Keith. My middle name is Keith. Hey, can you eat some meats? I'm like, no. No matter how many times they try, I think they tried for 18 years.
I love the color of them. It's going to add a
it's an
beautiful
interesting
color to our juice.
Okay. I'm doing some of these comments, Bunmi, for the non-cooking bachelors over here who want to try to be healthy and they really don't have a clue. So.
Isn't that beautiful? Can y'all see
goodness. That? Wow.
What color is that? It's not red. It's like magenta.
Yeah, that's like a magenta. You know, we'll call it beet red.
Oh, beet red.
Beet
That's
red.
beautiful. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
and let's add a cucumber.
Okay.
We'll cut that up
Okay.
too.
Cucumbers.
I hope you have some containers so I can.
I'll find some containers for you,
so I
Miss
can
Bunmi.
take some home with me.
Okay.
Drink some. Save some for drink some for now. Save some for later.
Just find some containers. You need containers now, or are you okay?
No, we're okay. We're okay for now. But once that juicer fills up with juice, we're gonna pour it. And the best thing to do is to drink your juice, right away. But you can put it in an airtight, container and sip on it all day.
Okay.
Now, and I know, Brian, that you are really big into supplementation as well, and there's some other health products that you take, and depending on what they are, if you have any other liquid nutrients, I mean, you can add it to your juice. Oh, talk about the protein. The idea you had about the protein.
Yeah.
And the protein.
Well, I talked about that a little bit, Bunmi.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I do 1 to 2 shakes a day, and with those shakes, Bunmi, I'm getting 50 to 60 grams of protein a day. When I'm really, working on building my body up, increasing my muscle mass, I'll go 100 to 150 grams of protein. Now, one thing that happens, and we talked about this last week,
150 a day.
100, 150 grams of protein a day. Now, that's between the chicken and the fish and all things that I do. But what happens, Bunmi, is as you do more protein, your body kind of loses its pH balance.
Okay.
Right? It becomes more acidic with the protein. And we want to also always try to be toward a state of homeostasis, right?
Oh, yes.
Alkaline,
Yes,
so
yes,
homeostasis right there in the middle, balance. So what I asked last week to your dad is if we juice with some alkaline type foods, would it help balance for someone who's doing a lot of protein to build that mass? Would it get the body level? And the answer was yes, it will. So that's why it's important now for me to juice to keep my body not so acidic.
And we even did the pH strip test. We had the little pH strips, and you can just put a little bit of your saliva on it, and you can really see how alkaline or acidic your body is. So you may want to pick up some of those pH strips so you can make sure your body is in an alkaline state, because disease cannot thrive in an alkaline body. But when you're talking about cancer and things like that, you can best believe those people's bodies are in an acidic state. So, okay. So let's move these items over to the island.
Okay, Bunmi, let me give you some room. Make sure you're okay. Okay, come on over.
All right.
Let me clear you out. Do you want a plate or something?
A bowl.
A bowl? Okay, let me get you a bowl.
Brian, we had so many people who, when we posted out pictures of the health event in my house, and we were talking about juices, so many people said, oh, I want to do that. Oh, I wish I had been able to come. And when we started talking about that 30-day juice challenge, the people said that they wanted to participate.
That's right.
And so we're like, okay, well, we have got to do this now, because there's so many people who want to get started on the road to better health, or they've fallen off the wagon. I remember Anita said that, okay, I've fallen down. Now this is helping me to pick things back up and just apply what I've already, known. A lot of people have been, maybe have been juicing years ago and then stopped doing it. So we hope to remotivate you to get back in the juicing game.
Let's go over what we have in this pot so they'll know how much it'll take to make a couple of quarts. How many is that? 2
so
quarts?
We'll see. We'll see. I have no clue how much this is going to make.
Okay,
we'll
so we
know.
did 2 pounds of carrots.
Okay.
We did 1 cucumber. Then we do 1 or 2 beets. How many beets?
1 beet.
One beet and 2 apples.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll see how much that makes. And yeah, okay, so we got everything.
So I try to make it not too potent for you.
Okay. Okay, so let's